Hey everyone. So last video I was sort of wondering a bunch of things about how I should take this build. The way we're set up, there's a couple ways we could take this. We could just leave everything the same and maybe take strength or something before the throne room, which would be sort of boring. But in that case we'd have 8 effective strength when buffed and we could do something crazy, I don't know. It doesn't really fit the weapons we have though, because our heaviest weapon that we're using is 3 pounds. The other thing we could do is switch to this longsword as our primary weapon, and then use rapid attack, because I think on charge that would mean that we would get at least 1 hit at full strength and then 1 at not. Uh-oh. Those are my IRC friends. Hi, Manaki. They're in the Sil IRC channel. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I could go do the Mithril Longsword and use that with rapid attack. Another thing I could do is two-hand, put the longsword in the offhand and the my big sword in my on-hand, I guess. For normal fighting, that's not great, but for the throne room when we're buffed, it'll be awesome. We'll lose protection though, and we'll lose our only real constant source of fire resist. So there's a bunch of things we could do. One thing that would work now would be to keep our current weapon in our offhand, our main hand, and offhand one of these ridiculous daggers. But because these were modified in Marvin PSL and they don't really reflect reality in Vanilla Sil, as much as I would love to do that, I'm not going to. It would be super fun, but it seems unfair, I don't know. So, because this is super OP right now, if daggers were to become 1d7, I'm pretty sure this will not be +5. Because that thing's also sharp. So, I think what I'll do for now is just play it out. Once we get to the time where we have to go into the throne room, I'll take a look at where we're sitting for experience, and I'll either take 2-weapon fighting and some more evasion to offset our missing shield, or we'll do something different. Let's see, that will keep the shield. But for now, let's use our foe staff because we have so many charges on it. A lot more of the usual suspects. I like how we saw an Uraroko look around through the wall, kind of. A little fire D. Nothing scary yet. My videos are art, absolute go. If they ever watch these videos, they would get a kick out of this, but I guess not. So there's no one really scary here. Some cat assassins. This floor is actually maybe not worth it. There might be... You know, I might just skip this floor. Reason being is there aren't any big dragons here, which means there aren't going to be any hordes. Treasure hordes, not like hordes of monsters. Maybe this looks interesting, I'll dig in here and see what I find. And if that doesn't look like anything interesting, we'll go back downstairs. Sorry for the noise, they're doing some construction. I think I'm about to hit top speed, so... So this does look like some kind of special area. Great sword. I already forget where the dragon was too. I think it was up and left. Oops. Great. Cool. That's not so great. I have fire resist, right? Let's put on the other one just in case. Normally, one thing you want to worry about is when you eat a fire drake near its horde. If you want to actually keep the stuff that's there and it's not like an artifact or something, be very careful where you're standing relative to the dragon, because if he breathes, he'll burn up everything. None of this stuff is really anything I want, I think. Yeah. Nice. What's with axes? Holy smoke. Those are good. Wow, that's actually insane. Okay, I'll take those. And I think that's about all I wanted to do here. Conveniently, there's a downstairs. Is this... This isn't something special, is it? Oh, maybe this is a special area too. Let's see. Stuff. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention, which I was thinking about in the last video, is one thing that regeneration is actually really good for is it doesn't just restore your health quickly, it restores your voice more quickly too. Nice. I think I've decided I don't need that protection ring anymore. Let's get rid of it. Okay, let's go use this thing. Those can be like pretty much any gloves. They could be archery, they could be... We haven't seen a lot of different glove types yet. Oh, nice. Chest. Alright, some of this stuff is worth doing a loop, I guess. Is there a potion I haven't seen? Really? Hard to press to think of what that could be. Sorry if this is boring, I could do this for days. So that long sword, yeah, that's the leftmost. Okay, let's go left. I guess I could use this foes thing too. I don't know, nothing scary. Typical 950 foot stuff. Alright, let's see if we can kind of blow through here pretty quickly. didn't really see... I thought I saw maybe like one dex potion. Which we could use. I don't recall seeing much healing though. So all the treasures are down, so let's not go this way. Dark in here. This is a case where if I had a macro for singing sharpness and slaying at the same time, I would use it, but because I don't do that. So there's a pro tip. Oh, thank goodness for nameless things. If he hadn't been there, I probably wouldn't have been able to open that thing. Uh-oh. Okay, so you don't want to screw with these things. I always see them as like big and cute in my head for some reason. I am making a proper video, okay. But they can trash your stuff and they hit super hard. Did I kill it? No. So there's the thing. Okay. It's like the game is pushing us to go 2-up in fighting. What happened to it? Did it... Oh, I lost some evasion. Oh, it's giving us more shields now. That's a pretty good one. That's kind of a bummer, though, in general. Let's go get that dex potion. I bet it's over here, actually. These things are the worst. It's only a matter of time before I lose my treasure staff to something like that, so. What the hell? How are there so many of you? I guess I don't really need to be going opening all these doors. It's pretty good poison. See? Alright. Maybe I'll go look at those gloves, get that. I don't really need that strength potion, I guess. Lantern, rage, meat. Potion we haven't seen. Yeah, let's go get that. Okay. If I sing trees and I still can't see, it's probably two go after Crow at the same time. Which hasn't happened yet somehow. But it's actually pretty much the worst thing ever. So the best thing you can do is run and see if they'll split up a little bit. See, because then stuff like that happens where... I don't want to be fighting a dragon in the wake of somebody's weird dark thing. So I'm going to switch to this mithril sword, because I'll get a bit more light. It's kind of a hilarious mental image of this giant dragon running away from me and like ducking into a little closet, trying to hide. Oh my goodness. This neat little castle found here. So where was the rest of that stuff we wanted? Isn't there a potion or something? It's up there. It's like a nameless thing made a path for us. Came all the way to 950 feet, and all I got was this potion of disconnection. You can see how serpents can get pretty annoying after a while. Should I go get that potion? Sure. Oh my goodness. I don't think we've killed one of these ones yet, actually. They're not as bad if you have, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you have regen and like a lot of hit points. Being poisoned like that isn't such a huge deal. We somehow still have our stabs. That's unbelievable to me. So I need an upstairs now. I hope it's not. I guess we have to go back from whence we came. Let's give that a shot. Alright, let's go back down. Well, before I use this pose, let's see if we want to stay. At first glance, there's nothing super crazy here. That grace potion is actually pretty important. We don't have any of those. That's better in every respect than what we have right now, so let's go get that. Is there anything here? I can't remember now. I think I'm okay with strength potions. Well, let's see what's on the foe's radar here. A ton of serpents over here. Can we please? You know, you guys can keep this stuff. I don't really... It's fine. Ugh, this is awful. No uniques, though. Oh, nice. We should go get that, too. Still no light. That isn't terrible. This is really huge bummer. What's that for a mini-map? Yeah, we could use quickness, too. Although, I can't remember if fire dragons burn up potions when they... You... Might as well just wait here for a few minutes until everything tries to come kill me. Wow. I knew that was there too, didn't I? Yeah, I guess fire doesn't burn up potions. That's interesting. Oops. What's he doing? I think he's confused. This is pretty hilarious. Let's see how long we can do this for. Where was all that? Oh, there's a mirror bar up there too. I'm trying to remember, there's a revelation stuff somewhere. There. Oh, another one? Is there two? Or am I just getting confused? There's one. I think that's it. The interface for, like, finding items in this game is a little bit tricky. That's the Hound Knight. Are you kidding me? So this is a case where I'm probably going to try and get this serpent to... There we go. I like getting the serpents to... What is going on? Whatever. How do I stop? I guess I have to exchange themes. Okay, getting the serpents to bake Roko for you can be pretty handy. And tasty. Well, I guess we won't ever have to worry about using that Shadow Cloak. All I was trying to do is get by him. Thanks, Serpent. You're a pal. Oh, I'm actually pretty hurt. So I don't know if you have enough imagination to visualize how awful this would be without Song in the Trees, but, you know, I guess pretty awful is sort of an understatement. Okay, where's other stuff we want to get? I don't care about that. Yeah, we should go pick up these Grace Potions. I want that Hubrick still. That Healing Herb would probably help. Rage Herbs, I guess, are nice. That's not so useful. Sure, let's give it a shot. Yeah, and we'll probably only be able to do this once more. The one thing the Great Cold Drakes don't have going for them is once they start fleeing, it's pretty much game over for them. Like, they won't, unless they get stuck in a corner, they won't stop to attack. Whereas I'm pretty sure fleeing fire dragons will just keep breathing backwards in your direction once in a while. Speak of the devil. Let's see if this is a serpent. Yep. It's a serpent because it chased me. A dragon won't generally chase you down a curvy hall like that. So this is better than mine, right? Yeah. Sweet. I was really hoping for an Amulet of Constitution. That's sort of critical for this build. But how do we get over there? What was it down there that I wanted? Is it really worth this? One herb of healing? Oh, two. This is actually pretty super annoying. I don't have a clear idea of how to get over there. I know how to get the first one now, but You've got to be kidding me. I think I quit. This is the worst. I think secret doors are my least favorite thing in any roguelike. Like, it's so unnecessary. What's really loud? Fine. Hooray. That's two. Okay, how much of all this crap don't we need? I'm gonna drop Nurgle because, as wicked as it is, I've told myself I can't use it. So I think I'm about ready to rage quit on this level. Like, I just want this stuff. Yep, I'm done. Okay. So we're at 950 again. Let's give this treasure staff a shot. There's a chest, that's something. Are those 3 revelation staves? Because that would be pretty hilarious. That's hopefully a Constitution amulet. I can't remember if we've seen a +0 one or not. I don't think we have. This is definitely a Dragon Horde. That's... wow. Really good. I want that. Another potion we haven't seen. You know, the crappy thing about this is we're probably going into the throne room without any elemental resistance potions, which is bad. Okay, so we have some stuff to go look for here. Sanctity. Earthquakes. It's all the great axes. Slumber. Nothing really exciting, although both kinds of trumpets on this level that we haven't seen yet. These are the worst thing ever. And you know, this Constitution amulet, even if it is one, is arguably, or is not, you know, it's not obviously better than this regeneration thing we're doing. Is there anyone scary? I see a big red D, which we haven't killed yet. I don't see any uniques that are obvious. Alright, so this isn't that bad. The big red D is pretty bad, but I think we got 2 fire resists, we have a dragon killing thing. Let's go, can we obviously get to this cute little treasure room thing? I just want to see if that amulet is actually con. Of course, there's no clear route. Why would there be? What? So this is not the door I wanted to go in, because I'm pretty sure this is close to where the unrelenting horror was. So I don't think that's a dragon. Love it when that happens. Not when that happens, though. Interesting little room. How do I get in there? You gotta be kidding me. There must have been a door or something. Yep, it's Constitution. So now the question is, are we going to use it? So we'll put this on. That's pretty crazy. We won't get our voice regeneration. But to be honest, that's kind of more of a convenience than anything. So I think we can pretty much guarantee we're not going to be using this Grace Amulet. Let's stick like this for now. If it seems like we're having a hard time just like keeping our voice up while we're moving around the dungeon, fine. In the final battle, regen is more or less useless because you don't have time to deal with crap like that, so the con amulet's clearly better for that. But for general dungeon stuff, like, I don't know, we anything over 70 is pretty good. You can survive a few really stupid mistakes with 70 hit points, and if you drink a healing potion, it gives you about 35 at a time, so you got a lot of room to wiggle. So we'll probably clear out the rest of this floor next time. Or, you know, honestly, I might just do it, because this isn't the most... We're not really learning anything here. I'll go get that, just whatever is left that's good on the floor, and then maybe we can just go do the throne room. The fun thing about this character, I think, is, wow, we have 10,000 experience. That's a fun thing. How much experience could we get? Yeah, we could have 20 evasion. And still have enough to buy 2-weapon fighting. The thing I like about this guy so far is that we haven't found anything really overpowered this game. Like, we're not really using a single artifact that we can say, like, completely changed the game for us. We found pretty reasonable equipment, even, especially like our light. Our light is a piece of crap. We still have 2 light radius. And we're using our combination of abilities and some of our strengths to still be able to survive down here. In a game where you find like a game changer artifact in the mid game, this makes it even easier. So hopefully, I'm kind of glad we didn't find like Safe Nar at 200 feet or something, because then it would have been sort of hard to justify that what we were doing was stable play. But I think we've demonstrated this build has some resilience down here. It really kind of shines down here, no pun intended. Because these one-on-one fights, like, we usually have enough time to rig our equipment so that it's just slightly different enough that we can take out what we're trying to fight. The real question for the endgame is, do we want to ditch the shield? That's going to be interesting. I think previous times I've finished the game with this build, I had like way less evasion than this. But we can trade evasion up, protection down, and damage output up by doing that 2-weapon fighting thing, and the cool factor is, I mean, that's pretty cool. And I never get to use Mithril longswords ever. I don't think I ever have, so this would be kind of fun. But let's see what happens. But for now, we are good to go, and I will see you guys next time.